Welcome back. Yesterday, classes began for ASU, and in the coming weeks, classes start for other universities. It's an exciting new chapter, but for some parents, it's heartbreaking to see their kids leave home. So joining me now is family therapist Julianna Lyddon. All right, my kids are very young, but I have friends who are going through this process right now, and it is heartbreaking.
It is.
Oh my gosh, I feel so badly for them. You call this stage for some of these parents life after drop off.
Yeah,
life-changing.
It is life-changing, and I've done it 3 times.
Oh,
and
survived.
Yes, I survived. But each time, I mean, it does get a little easier.
Okay.
But that first time, or if you only have one,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah, that's a lot.
it is a lot. I
Okay,
mean, life
yeah.
changes.
So I want to go through, you talk about big transitions
Yeah.
for the family. So let's go through each and every one of them, starting with the silent house shock. It's so quiet.
You have that energy shift. It's so real. I remember walking in the first time to one of my kids' bedrooms, and I was like, it's too quiet. I'm never going to be able to yell at them to clean their room up again.
I have chills.
I'd rather it be messy. So it does shift. You have to fill that house in a new way.
Yeah.
If you've got kids there, you can fill it with that. You got to get music, have people over. You really have to kind of
Feel that silence.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, that's
it's hard.
so sad. All right, the next one you say there's an identity shift for parents. What do you mean by that?
Well, think about it. We've spent 18 years, right? Like our identity is so wrapped around our babies.
Right.
And
Your
now,
life, you do so much for them.
I mean, think of how much space in your head is spent dealing with them, even if you have a great career. So make sure you don't let that just drift away. You've got to get back into who you were. Just not just being the parent,
Right.
but more of a holistic, who am I?
And maybe do things that you once enjoyed that you didn't have time for, right?
That's right. Bring that stuff out.
Yeah. Okay, next one you say couple recalibration. That is that like kind of like now you're empty nesters and you look at your husband and who are you?
You nailed it. You nailed it. And that's why I spend so much time telling couples, we're the nucleus of the family. Make sure you pay attention to each other, because I see it in my office where they come in, they're like, I don't know what this is anymore.
Right, because you used to talk about the kids all the time.
That's right. That's right.
The kids are gone.
And you've got twins, so you're moving them at the same time.
Don't hang on to the next 6, 7 years. But yeah.
So you've got to reconnect there. Right. Start now if your kids are still at home, and make sure you've got that, energy between the two of you.
Yeah, and date nights, bring it all back.
Doing all of those things, making sure it's a priority.
Right.
It's easy to put that on the back burner, believe it or not.
I do it often.
Yeah.
Trust me, right now, I'm in the thick of it. Yeah.
We all do.
A lot of times when you send your kid off to college, maybe you have a second child at home.
Yeah.
That child is going through a lot too.
They are. We can't forget about that.
Yeah.
And what often happens is, as parents, then we move the microscope and we're on them like crazy. And so I tell parents, hey, remember, back off. They need space to experience things.
Right.
They need their own time.
They're just as sad too. I'm sure they're, the brother, the sister that they were so used to having around all the time is now gone.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they're feeling it. So think about them and, bringing them in to do some special things.
Yeah. Finally, you say parenting the next chapter. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. So you need to also think about how you're going to reach out to the kid that's gone.
Right.
Meaning, still keep the family intact. So how can you bring the family in? Let's do FaceTime. Let's do family Zooms. Let's send things to them, fun things, and let them do it too. We talked about this on a segment. Yes.
You talked about, the snail mail, the care packages.
They love it. They love it. And letters, and enlist the kids to do that, or tell them on their own, hey, FaceTime your brother. I mean, in my day, we didn't have any of that when we sent kids, So this is a real advantage.
A real way to reconnect.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, in a way. All right, Julianna, thank you so much. To all the parents out there.
Hang in
with
there.
you. Yes, hang in there, right? All right, thank you. Well, we are dealing with extreme heat throughout the week.